drag race at 1k an hour.
Well guys, howdy and welcome. We have the two D11s back together at last. They've been separated for a while. So we've got Tiny 3 and Tiny 1 over there. So they're just doing a bit of tidying off at the minute. Not a lot of bulk pushing, but it's all, yeah, it's still all happening. So I'm just popping by having a look, not to oversee or anything. I'm just before my next job, thought I'd come down and have a look. So yeah, it has been quite a few months but since these two have been together. Not Brad and Phil, I mean the Dozers. But yeah, this is one of the spots where we just didn't get back to put our contour bank in, or a few contour banks quite yet. We filled in the gully that the erosion had caused. You can see, yeah, all through down there, but hadn't joined up the contour banks yet. So that's what this will be. This will be one contour bank, goes up over there, and there'll be another couple or a few going up this hill. So yeah, no, it's good. They're getting through it. They only started this morning really, so there's a fair bit happened already. It's only, what, 6 hours worth. So yeah, that's what's going to be happening here. There's just a few little things to tidy off like that. I do apologise if the audio is a bit odd. I managed to forget my proper GoPro, so I'm using the backup GoPro. And yeah, just unorganised I am. For those that love the sound of the D11, I'll be quiet here and I'll let you listen. If you know, you know, but there's nothing quite like the smell of turning dirt. When there's a bit of moisture in the dirt, it's just got that smell. And also the ground thudding as the dozer drives past. You don't get used to that. Looks like Brad's gone for a walkabout. He's a fair way down there. Anyway, I better go do something productive. Yeah, it's easy to get distracted here. So they're not working that hard at the minute. They're just pushing a bit of loose dirt about. They're not doing full bladed pushes, or not much of it anyway. a couple of my jobs done and I'm back. Still don't have the proper GoPro, so just bear with us if there's a bit of noise. But what's happening here is we've got to get rid of a couple of banks that were built yeah, a couple of years ago. Just trying to get it all tidied off so they can meet in with the other banks. Because there was just a big waterway going up through here with a big gully, the contour banks were feeding into that, but now we're joining up some other contour banks and yeah, making it so it doesn't go in the same spot. So some of these banks unfortunately have to go, but it'll make it a better job. Been a bit of a weak spot on the property, just because you got the hill up the middle there, up the center, and there's a lot of water that comes down through that. So you want to make sure that you've got big enough contours, enough of them that they're on grade, all of that. So yeah, you just, the minute one contour blows out, the whole system virtually collapses. So you want to get it right.
microphone here again, so hopefully the audio is a bit better for you guys out there. Yeah, so we're back on the dozer. We got a move the other day, and the boys did a service, which was very nice of them. And me and Phil had some, you know, those meetings that you sometimes have to go to, make sure everything works properly, it keeps running. So I think we've ticked a few of them off, and yeah, we're reunited. So you may not see Phil's over there. So the team's back together. It's a good feeling. And I don't think I've got any wet spots, so that's pretty good too. But we will see, I suppose, eh? We saw the sun come up this morning. It was very lovely. We got a lot of smoke around at the moment. There's quite a few fires. One big one to the south, one big one to the north, one big one to the east, I think. So we have been copping a fair bit of smoke lately. But no fires here at the moment. Doing our squiggly lines at the moment. Just following our GPS lines, ripping them in. We like to rip in our lines first thing in the morning if we can, while it's a bit cooler, with the ripping, so you're not going backwards to give the engine temper a break. So we like to do that early when it's, so everything stays cool. Plus another added benefit is the just been a little bit cooler. I think it got to like 20 degrees last night, but the straw of the canola doesn't pick up off the tracks and block our radiator up as much. Just a little bit of, I don't know if you'd call it a dew, but just gives us that small little window. So I can already see the dust starting to go a little bit. So we can get our lines done and that, and then we can just be pushing. So that's what we're doing. We're behind us there, we got a waterway. It was more like a big gully that just was a mess. We filled that in, and so what we're doing is we're carrying the contour bank through that, and then following around the side of the hill. So these banks that we're doing will be quite long, but I think it'll be worth it, given that we don't have to have another contour, another waterway, just for a short distance. So yeah, so that's what's happening at the moment. I guess we'll try and keep you updated where we can. Try and push pretty hard to get what we can done before Christmas. And by the way, I hope you all have a good Christmas out there, and Happy New Year. Certainly been a tough one for a few out there, hasn't it? So hopefully there's a bit of joy there, and hopefully by seeing what we do, at least you get a bit of a laugh at some of the mistakes we make anyway. And I don't think there's any point taking yourself too serious. I saw Matt with his drone earlier, so no doubt he'll have a bit of footage for you. See whether I'm performing or not. For our summer program, we're hoping probably we're biting off more than we can chew, but anyway, you got to have a try. So I think we'll have, could be 20 contour banks, plus filling in waterways, gullies, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, there'll be quite a bit to do. But anyway, we'll just tick them off one at a time. Well, g'day guys, it's a new day. We're still building our banks. All is going well. Got Phil here to my right. And if you say this is looking a bit more gravel pittish and a little bit less contour bankish, you'd probably be right. I've been down there building a contour bank just down there. I've come up to give Phil a bit of moral support. We've got a bit of a situation, I suppose, a bit of a dilemma. he's got his bank over this side here coming around, and we got this hill, little mound in the top here, and so it's really steep on that far side just here. So we're just wondering about, yeah, we're cutting through the mountain or through the hill. I said to Phil, I said, well, I guess we do have D11s, we can do that. Problem is, it feels like we're going backwards because we had this, got some rocks grabbing here now. Feels like we're going backwards because we had this little hill cleaned up.
From about me on to you, I reckon you can taper it back up, so you probably don't have to go this deep here.
Well, I don't have enough hands. Don't have enough. Yeah. Righty, so sort of come around, blend it into that run a bit.
Yeah, we blended in, but it's probably where we really need the wind is where it's deep, just to get a bit of a data.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. I lost me train of thought with all that talk. Not very good at multitasking. So yeah, it feels like we're going backwards because now we've got a big pile of rock and dirt there. Just so we can put a contour bank through here. But in saying that, I think we are going forward still because we've managed to get rid of a waterway down there. So I think we're kicking goals, but we are going to have a big pile of rock right in the paddock. But later on we'll be able to move that if we need to. So yeah, it does feel like a little bit backwards, but we're looking for long term. We'd rather get the contour bank spot on, and you know, so it's going to last a long time and not do any sneaky little tricks like drop it down a couple of metres. It's just going to be a point of having a contour bank eroding down the track and gullies and all that sort of stuff. So I think we're better off just spending the time now, doing it right, and see how we go. So yeah, we're literally back together at the moment. There he's going. Back in the happy place here, I tell you. Don't have to worry about getting bogged in mongrel little silt spots and springs. Well, I was just thinking, guys, you probably noticed I'm wearing got a new hat. Actually went and bought it from a good family friend. He's just started his own shop in Moree, so go and check it out. You know what it says up there. And yeah, just starting out, giving it a crack. We're having a drag race at 1k an hour. We're getting there. Fair old pile. We're certainly giving ourselves a lot of work with the excavator and the dump truck later on, that's for sure. Anyway, interesting note, doing this slot pushing in this rocky dirt, sandstones, whatever you want to call it, the dozer's running a lot cooler. So yeah, that black dirt doing the contours, it gets them working hard. Hillside's quite rocky, as you can see. This side, I'll show you down there, it's sort of quite shaly, sort of small stuff. He's beating me. Better lift the blade and flick her into second. windrow in the middle. So we got our slot each, and then the middle windrow we're just working together now. You work your way from the back, so there's that behind us there. So that way you can keep all the dirt in the windrow, in your slot, and it doesn't all escape out. Yeah. So that's how you sort of get 2 dozers, well, pushing in a slot, one each, and just share the load. And then to steer it, you use the blade tilt. So rather than using your turn and brake, sometimes you need to a little bit, but you can just see across the top I'm just tilting it a little bit one way, and that's just bringing me now straight into the slot. That way I've got drive to both tracks, and yeah. And when you're doing your finishing off, you can get it nice and level there when you don't have much of a blade. The sides down, that'll be tomorrow's job. And then Phil's pushed all the dirt, the topsoil out, so we'll cover it back up. So we've got a bit of topsoil, and then we'll be good to go. Well, g'day guys, I'm back. Well, we're still surprise on the dozer. We've been having a good couple of days really. We're just about to actually finish this section, south section of the farm, and we're just about to move over. I thought I'd just show you that little, well, our massive pile again, our quarry in the paddock. This is sort of the finished job here. Look out the window. So we've sort of got the bank. Well, actually, the low bit where the water will run through there, so it sort of looks relatively natural. Once we get a bit of crop going on there, I don't think you'll, yeah, it should seem pretty normal hopefully. So I've just been, you can see all our patchwork out here. We've been building banks, we've been filling in old ones. So that's just what me and Phil are doing now. We're just finishing filling in the last few. And yeah, go to the new section. They're talking good rain for a week now. So we're sort of just racing to get this side done, and then I'd say the rain will come hopefully. That'll probably tie us over for the Christmas New Year break. We won't be doing any more dozer after today, but that's alright. The cotton will like it. Yeah, we've even got Jamie, Phil's young fella. He's over on the cat, the little Challenger with the offsets. He's going behind us. We've got Robbo coming back today. He's finished up doing some little contract jobs for the moment, and he's going to go behind us and go over all the banks and the different things we've been doing. We've got Johnny, he's on the dump truck, an excavator, picking up rock piles. JD's still going on the rock picker. been going on that pretty solidly for a while now. So yeah, it's all coming together. A bit of Christmas rain is just what the doctor ordered, then we don't have to feel bad about we should be working, you know. Anyway, good on you guys. Thanks for watching, and appreciate the comments and all the different feedback that you guys give out there. It's good to see. Good on you.